Relationship between infrastructure and nature. Well, when I started out as a civil engineer, we were described as directing the resources of nature for the benefit of mankind. That was quite a few years ago. Where are we today? I think we are in the place of trying to conserve the resources of nature whilst delivering the infrastructure that we need. In fact, if we take a step back, we can see that in many instances we're creating new infrastructure in order to protect nature, in order to protect biodiversity. We have to cut down on the use of oil and gas, and renewable energy is a way in which we do that, and we reduce climate change impacts at the same time. And by reducing climate change impacts, we protect biodiversity, we protect species, we reduce global warming. So infrastructure has a very positive part to play in that sense. We have to build our infrastructure in a way which mitigates the impacts of climate change. We have to do it. It's not a matter of can we. This is a matter of we have to do it, otherwise our life is going to become unbearable both for human beings and for nature and for biodiversity. So we have to do it, we have to innovate, we have to look at ways in which we can manage our infrastructure more effectively, we maintain it more effectively. We can use big data for all of this. You can see that in the future the opportunity for a water company, for example, to understand exactly what is happening everywhere within its network, where it's leaking, where the valves are stuck open and that the storm water is being released with the sewage into the river. That can be monitored on a minute-by-minute basis at the end of the day with modern technology. So you design that in so that you can manage your infrastructure better and mitigate its impacts. We're never doing as well as we could do. And there's a temptation always in designing infrastructure to do the tried and tested, rather than look forward and say, now what is really going to be the impact of what I'm doing here? How can I sort of recognize that and design in a way which seeks to mitigate, compensate for the impacts which I'm going to have? You can do that by designing differently. You could use different materials, for example. I mean, the infrastructure industry is one which loves concrete and steel. So can I design what I'm trying to achieve without using concrete and steel? It's not easy, but can I look at ways in which I at least use low carbon concrete and low carbon steel and so on? There's global agreement and we are running out of time. We've set ourselves targets that by 2050 we should get to net zero. And if we don't do that, then the temperatures are going to just continue to increase with massively damaging impacts. Infrastructure takes 10, 15 years to develop. So the decisions we make today are going to be critical in our opportunity to reduce the impacts of climate change. People in infrastructure, we're not separate beings. We're part of society. So we need to embrace the wider population. We need to explain more properly to people what we're trying to do, how we're trying to do it. Encourage them and help them to understand that our concerns are their concerns and that together we need to collaborate and find the right solutions.